recently taken a few hypnosis type classes, and what I've come to learn, pretty much, I guess I've always been aware of this, is that we are bombarded with hypnotic suggestions on a daily basis, especially through the television and the media. Even I've come to believe through the social online networks. I go to Facebook and my news feed is, and it's what I've chosen, because I have so many Michael Jackson fan pages that I belong to. It got to a point where you can't help but be bombarded with the idea of Michael Jackson, right? And being on YouTube for those many years, talking about the Michael Jackson death hoax and really plugging into the videos that were out there and having people, yes, it feels good to belong to a community in a way, but isn't the community promoting an idea, whether it be to be a fan of Michael Jackson or a believer in the death hoax? And it's trance-like. I've also just finished Deepak Chopra's book, Buddha. And at the end, in the epilogue, it just kind of touches on the premise for Buddhism, the basics of Buddhism. And I've learned that attachment is the cause of all suffering. So I'm trying to detach. I've been trying to detach from a lot of what I've been plugged into. And don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful that I discovered the world of Michael Jackson, but I'm also a fan of Robert Downey Jr., and I'm a fan of Todd Rundgren, and I'm a fan of Johnny Depp. So today I went to see Transcendence, and even though many people have said to watch the trailer for Heaven is Real, suggesting that it might have something to do with Michael Jackson, I discovered that by the end of Transcendence, even though I went for Johnny Depp, I came out of there thinking of Michael Jackson. And it's more than just the sunflowers that made me think of him. Not for everyone, not for people who aren't into Michael Jackson, but for those people who believe that Michael Jackson is still alive, and for those people who are still looking for clues that he's out there. It's like Michael Jackson became part of the internet itself. It's like we were always thinking that he might be there, which in the end, spoiler alert, Johnny Depp becomes this godlike character that permeates everything. And in doing that, where people were fearing that he was doing it for power, they discovered, or the movie revealed, that he was actually healing the planet. So, wow, wasn't that a Michael Jackson-like moment for at least the believers who believe he's still out there in the internet? And the executive producer was Christopher Nolan, who was the director of The Prestige. that Michael Jackson had anything to do with the movie Transcendence, but it makes you wonder, whoever is behind the hoax, are those people also behind, aware of what's going on, what our theories have been? Have they put the theories into our minds and we've been hypnotized by them? Or have we played around with what we figured out to be a possibility, and then other people that are maybe watching this type of thing for media purposes, putting these ideas into their media? You try to detach from things. The more you resist, the more you attract. So try to give up unhealthy food, and all you want is a Big Mac or a donut. And you try to give up Michael Jackson. You go to see Johnny Depp and you walk out of the movie thinking of Michael Jackson for some weird, bizarre reason that actually has been hypnotically suggested in my subconscious. So go figure. Also, I'm asking you people, because I am not Instagram savvy. I don't know the first thing about it, but the Michael Jackson estate is having this contest where you can win like 3 days in Las Vegas, your flight there. You can win a ticket to see Michael Jackson's One. You can have all this if you upload an Instagram video about why you deserve it. And I've got an idea for it, and I know it can only be 15 seconds or shorter, because that much I do know about Instagram videos, but I don't know how to do it. So if you can give me a suggestion, I want to win this trip.